And if they want to be as good as what they say, then there's some things that they've got to be committed to doing every day. And if they don't, that is going to be much more difficult. So I think that's part of my responsibility, to give them my best, to be ready every day. And I do. I love it.
What do you like about the additions and just the, I guess, veteranship that guys like Aaron Blackwell and Roy Lopez bring?
I'm excited about both of them, and Aaron and I have a history. And when we talked to him about coming here, I was actually surprised that he chose to come along with me again. I didn't know if 2 years would be enough, but I like the way he plays, okay? He's going to be accountable. He's going to be tough. Understand what it takes, how to practice, and lead by an example. And he's been comfortable with that, and is gaining more confidence in his ability here at this level, and doing a great job and fitting in. And Roy, ironically, we played against, and so I did have some knowledge of him. And Roy has been is an explosive guy that I believe people will see and notice Roy Lopez along with Aaron Blackwell, and I'm certainly excited to have both of them.
Who else besides Aaron and Roy has stood out to you so far through these first few days in your group?
Yeah, really, this early, I would rather talk about the group as a whole, and I've been pleased with the direction we're going, the attitude. I think we're taking a step. I talked to them about rents due every day. It doesn't matter what you did. It's this play. It's today. And I think they're buying into it. And we're trying to be more violent, more physical, attack. And so as a group, I'm impressed with it. I think the guys that have been here have adapted well, and have given the leadership. We've got several young freshmen that have just come in, and they've got some good leaders, good older players that have shown the way. And so I'm excited. I think I still need another week or so just to really figure it out. We're getting there, but like I say, early on in this camp, I'd rather talk about the whole group right now.
You've been with Coach Eggen for a little while now, going back to New Mexico. How would you describe your relationship with him and how it's evolved since you first met him?
It's been a real great blessing in my life. He's been a great coach. I couldn't ask for a better coach in my life. He's kind of like a grandpa to me now, which I kind of tell people is just the relationship we have. He's kind of like that old cranky old man. But, he's the wisest guy. I've learned so much from him along the way, and I can't be more happy to be with him still.
And was he the reason why you came to Arizona, or what led you here?
It was a very strange occurrence. I kind of entered the portal to see what my options were. I've been talking to Coach Sumlin. I showed him my film, and then all of a sudden, boom, Coach Eggen gets hired. It was kind of like the perfect storm. I've always been a fan of Arizona. I grew up here, it was ASU in Arizona growing up, and this has just been, the best situation I could have asked for. It worked out.
Coach Eggen was talking a lot about accountability when we just spoke to him. What does that mean to you as far as being in his room and what he asks you to do?
Absolutely. It comes back to technique for me, holding your gap. You got to take pride in that. A lot of guys want to get the sack, make that big play, and sometimes getting out of your gap or, trying to do something too much. You try to do too much, you end up doing nothing. So accountability to me is doing your job every play. You might not make the tackle every time, but if everyone did their job, you're going to make a play. It's just going to happen naturally. So I take pride in that, just being 100% technique every time you get the chance.
You grew up in the Phoenix area. I'm curious, what was your perception of U of A football growing up?
Oh, man, it was, the Arizona rivalry. I was closer to ASU, but they were always more the flash guys. They had always had, a little more shine to them. U of A was always the group. I was a big Scooby Wright fan growing up. That guy was a beast. But, it was always cool to see just the competitiveness going on around here in the state, and it was always fun to watch. I got out here for a couple of games back in the day. I remember seeing the Utah game back when I was younger, a freshman, and it was just awesome. So it was always, a big idol. Any kid growing up on the West Coast watches Pac-12 football. It's the dream for a West Coast guy to play Pac-12 football. So being here at the school now for my last year, it was the greatest thing I could ask for, and I'm more excited than anything to be a part of it.